Hello, Little Mouse. Chapter 2. A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. Artwork by CandyFluffs. You can find a link to CandyFluffs in the description box. They not only have their own social media where they post their art, but they also have their own store where they do sell some Miraculous Ladybug themed items, so you should go check them out. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on the latest parts of your favorite fanfiction, including this one, because it's still coming out. And smash that like button. If you're feeling extra generous, don't forget to leave a comment. And if you don't know what to comment, put, Plag in the comments section. Punctuate that however you want. Now then, please enjoy Hello, Little Mouse, Chapter 2. Adrien Agreste in his bedroom. Adrien laid on his bed, staring up at the ceiling whilst lost in thought about MultiMouse. Yeah, sure, Marinette was cute, but MultiMouse? Adorable! 12 out of 10. Should be featured in a kawaii compilation. Even when next to Plag, she... Wait. No. Plag! Adrien bolted upright, thinking over the afternoon's events again. No! She'd seen Plag! Marinette had seen Plag in his bedroom, and she had some kind of bias against Cat Noir. Oh no! This was horrible! And all Plag's fault. What if she put 2 and 2 together? She was super smart after all, and one of the coolest people he knew. So if she decided to stop being friends with him, that would be the end of his social life. He'd have to hole up with his anime and live with his father forever as a loser that never left his bedsheets with no friends at all because Plag felt the need to shake down his visitor for some cheese. Great. Adrien flopped onto his stomach, groaning into his pillow. Curses Kwame and his greed for cheese. Or perhaps that was the curse. Either way, he needed to find out what she thought. She might have put 2 and 2 together by now after the trauma that comes from being shaken by a black orb. But enough time passed that she probably realized it was Kwame at best, and that he was Cat Noir at worst. Oh, Plag, you traitorous and foul beast. Should he call her? No, he wasn't supposed to know she was Marinette. She'd probably be embarrassed that he knew all along. Then again, if she knows he's Cat Noir and doesn't address it and keeps going to class, well, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. She could help cover for his absence during Akuma fights. Yeah, that wouldn't be horrible. Okay, so maybe... Wait, no! She had a crush on Cat Noir before! Oh, that would make this super awkward! If either one of them had a crush on the other, it would mess up their relationship. One-sided feelings destroy relationships all the time, especially when said feelings leave one scorned. Fortunately, or perhaps not, his thoughts were interrupted by a squeak from across the room. He bolted up to see MultiMouse quaking by the corner of the couch under Plag's suspicion. She'd carried in a brown paper bag, sealed with a sticker from Leon's cheese store. No, Plag, stop it! He dove off the bed headfirst to try to scoop the Kwame into his hands. Now, there was no doubt MultiMouse knew. At the very least, he was a Miraculous holder. MultiMouse didn't say anything at the saving action, choosing instead to stare wide-eyed at him. He returned her stare as Plag tried to wrestle out. Hi, he said, unable to flash any kind of smile in the moment. Hello. She seemed just as startled as he was. So, Starbucks? MultiMouse blinked a few times before dragging the bag of cheese that must have been twice her weight in front of her. Sure. Here's your cheese. Cool. My cheese! Plagg exclaimed, slipping from his grasp to pounce on the packaging and ripping off the sticker to enjoy his stinky goodness. But I'm actually under house arrest, so... Adrien began, rubbing the back of his neck as he ignored the elephant in the room. That's fine, I can... MultiMouse began. I'll order delivery. What would you like? MultiMouse looked away to think, avoiding both his eyes and Plagg's existence. Something with fruit? Aw, she was so cute. For sure. Caffeine? Pass. It's a little late for that. Fair. He'd get her a refresher. Silence passed like a kidney stone as he tapped the order into his phone, wishing he could be normal in front of her, but clearly she was trying not to address Plagg, and he was trying not to address her not addressing Plagg. So, did Cat drop Plagg off for the day or something? MultiMouse asked, regular-sized after invited her to sit next to him on the couch as they waited for their drinks. Did Cat... Wait, really? She hadn't put two and two together? No. Adrien chose his words carefully. Plagg lives here. But that's crazy, MultiMouse said. Why would he live away from Cat? That doesn't make sense. He doesn't. What? Psh, no, of course he doesn't live here. If he lived here, that would mean... She froze, unable to finish her sentence. That would mean... She tried again. Interpret it as you'd like, Adrien said, choosing to look out the window instead of at her. Hopefully his face wasn't flushed. He got a knock at the door, and it was Natalie's temporary assistant with her order. Phew, talk about timing. He thanked her and took his time walking back from the door to the couch, thinking over what he could possibly say. Strawberries? She asked as he handed her the plastic tumbler. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. He tilted his drink back, spilling over himself before realizing the lid wasn't secure. Standing up in surprise and embarrassment, Adrien did his best to wipe himself off without realizing she stood up to help and elbowed her in the face. Oh no! He exclaimed, neglecting the tumbler still in his hand as he cupped her face and smashing the cold plastic into her cheek as consequence. She squeaked, jumping slightly at the touch, or perhaps the cold, and landed on his foot. Cursing, Adrien reacted by pulling his foot away from the source of pain, putting him off balance and toppling backward, all while still cupping her face. The two of them fell onto the couch with a far less dramatic thwomp than the situation demanded, embarrassed and pink and chest to chest as they stared into the other's wide eyes unironically. The tumbler, of course, came with them on the fall, sloshing liquid over MultiMouse's back and dripping down to further soak his shirt. Oh, no. How was a person supposed to respond in a situation like this? Go get towels, he sputtered, wanting any excuse to get out of the situation. Sure, she said, beet red and still towering over him. He waited a few moments before addressing the issue at hand. I need I need you to, I need you to move so I can, Oh! Sorry! MultiMouse sat up before slipping off the couch, looking anywhere but at him. He couldn't blame her. He was doing the same thing. He pushed himself off, noting the pools of liquid sitting atop the leather and how his shirt had run off since he was vertical. He all but ran to the bathroom, grabbing the fluffiest of towels for MultiMouse. "Here," he said, popping his head out of the bathroom and tossing them to her. "For you." "Oh, thanks." "No problem." Adrien retreated back inside the bathroom and pulled his shirt off, already uncomfortable from the stickiness on his skin. "Hey, Adrien?" a voice called out from around the corner, and one of his nightmares came to fruition. MultiMouse walked into the bathroom to see him standing, shirtless, then squeaked and ran out as he, too, squeaked and pulled his arms and sticky shirt to his chest as a last-ditch effort for modesty. Oh, could this get any worse? Between a revealed identity that Marinette refused to acknowledge, to him spilling his drink on himself, then spilling it on her, and then getting caught shirtless? He sure lived up to the title of Black Cat today, huh? Dreading the girl on the other side of the door, Adrien mopped himself up as best he could, grabbing a clean towel to wrap around his shoulders and torso before leaving the bathroom to get a new, clean shirt. Okay. It can't get any more awkward than this, so it was time to address the Kwame in the room. And, well, actually get dressed. Thank you so much for listening. Chapter 3 is on the way. In the meantime, you can check out other videos on this channel for more Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction and content, and I will catch you in the next one. If you're still listening, don't forget to not only subscribe and like the video, but leave a comment, and if you don't know what to comment, put the Black Cat curse. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!